There are 5 specific phrases that make toxic people immediately lose interest in you as a target. These aren't aggressive responses. They're psychologically designed words that signal you're not worth their effort. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly when and how to use each one. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Complete Toxic Person Survival Guide. In episode 1, we learned to identify the dark triad personalities in 60 seconds. In episode 2, we discovered why toxic people target empathetic, kind individuals, and why that targeting isn't your fault. Today, we're turning that knowledge into power. I'm going to give you 5 phrases that create an invisible shield around you, making you an unappealing target while preserving your authentic kindness. The psychology of protective language. Toxic people are experts at reading psychological signals. They can detect uncertainty, people-pleasing, and boundary weakness in your language patterns within seconds. But they can also detect strength, self-respect, and non-negotiable boundaries. Research shows that certain phrases trigger different responses in manipulative personalities. When you use language that signals you won't be easily controlled, their brains literally categorize you as not worth the effort. Remember the targeting phases we discussed? These phrases interrupt that process at every stage. They fail the scanning phase, bomb the testing phase, and never reach the confirmation phase. The 5 phrases. Phrase 1, that doesn't work for me. Why it works and when no explanation is required, plus it prevents negotiation. It states your position without emotion. It signals self-respect and clear boundaries. When to use it? When you have unreasonable requests, during guilt-tripping attempts, if you are under pressure to change your decisions. Here's some real-world examples. In the workplace. Can you stay late again tonight? That doesn't work for me. Dealing with family. You should visit more often. We barely see you. That doesn't work for me right now. Handling relationships. If you really cared, you'd do this for me. That doesn't work for me. What not to say. I'm sorry, but that doesn't work for me because gives ammunition. I wish I could, but sounds negotiable. Toxic person's response and your follow-up. They'll push for explanation. Repeat the phrase, they'll guilt trip. I understand you're disappointed. They'll escalate. Stay calm, broken record technique. Phrase 2, I'm not discussing this. Why it works? It shuts down circular arguments, prevents emotional manipulation, shows you won't be baited into drama. When to use? Attempts to rehash old conflicts, gaslighting conversations, topics designed to upset you. Real-world examples. Ex-partner. We need to talk about what happened between us. I'm not discussing this. Toxic friend. I can't believe you're still mad about that small thing. I'm not discussing this. Family member. You're being too sensitive about what I said. I'm not discussing this. Advanced technique. Follow with subject change or physical exit. Don't explain why you won't discuss it. Use neutral tone, not angry or defensive. Phrase 3. Interesting perspective. Why it works. It acknowledges without agreeing. Prevents arguments while maintaining dignity. Shows you're not emotionally reactive. When to use? Criticism disguised as advice. Attempts to provoke emotional reactions. Opinions designed to upset you. Real-world examples. Coworker. You're not really leadership material. Interesting perspective. Relative. You're wasting your potential with that job. Interesting perspective. Acquaintance. You seem to have a lot of relationship problems. Interesting perspective. The power of non-engagement. Toxic people need emotional reactions to feel powerful. This phrase gives them nothing to work with, often followed by awkward silence, which is perfect. Phrase 4. I'll think about it. Why it works. Buys you time to make decisions without pressure. Prevents impulsive yes responses. Shows you make thoughtful choices. When to use it? High-pressure requests. Decisions you're being rushed into. Situations where you feel manipulated. Real-world examples. Boss. I need you to take on this extra project immediately. I'll think about it and get back to you. Friend. You have to come to this event. I already told everyone you're coming. I'll think about it. Salesperson Nyos manipulator. This offer expires today. You need to decide now. I'll think about it. Follow-through strategy. Actually do think about it. Don't just stall. Set a reasonable timeline for your response. Don't feel guilty for taking time to decide. Phrase 5. That's not my experience. Why it works. Counters gaslighting without arguing. Maintains your reality without attacking theirs. Shows confidence in your perceptions. When to use? Attempts to rewrite history. Gaslighting about past events. Claims about your character or behavior. Real-world examples. Manipulator. You're always so dramatic about everything. That's not my experience. Gaslighter. I never said that. You're remembering wrong. That's not my experience. Toxic person. Everyone thinks you're difficult to work with. That's not my experience. Why this phrase is powerful? Doesn't require proof or evidence. Can't be argued with. It's your experience. Maintains your reality anchor. Advanced implementation strategies, tone and delivery. These phrases only work with the right delivery. Calm, neutral tone, not angry or defensive. Steady eye contact shows confidence. Relaxed body language, don't appear tense or aggressive. The broken record technique. When they push back, and they will, simply repeat the phrase. Don't elaborate, don't explain, don't get drawn into debate. What to expect. Toxic people will test these boundaries harder at first. This is called an extinction burst. They'll escalate before they give up. Stay consistent. Combining phrases. You can use multiple phrases in one interaction. That doesn't work for me. I'm not discussing this further. Interesting perspective, but I'll think about it. Common mistakes to avoid. Mistake number 1, over-explaining. Don't justify why you're using these phrases. Explanation invites negotiation. Mistake number 2, apologizing. Don't say sorry, but that doesn't work for me. You're not sorry for having boundaries. Mistake number 3, getting emotional. Stay calm. Emotional reactions give toxic people the drama they're seeking. Mistake number 4, inconsistency. Use these phrases every time, not just when you're feeling strong. Consistency is key. These 5 phrases will dramatically reduce toxic people's interest in targeting you. But what happens when you're already entangled with someone toxic? What if it's a family member, coworker, or someone you can't completely avoid? That's what we're covering in episode 4, how to build immunity to manipulation. I'm going to show you the advanced psychological techniques that make you virtually manipulation-proof, even in unavoidable toxic relationships. We'll cover the mental frameworks that prevent gaslighting from working, the emotional regulation techniques that keep you centered during toxic encounters, and the strategic approaches that protect your energy while maintaining necessary relationships. Practice these phrases this week. Start with low-stakes situations to build your confidence, then use them when it really matters. Leave a comment and tell me which phrase resonates most with you, or share a situation where you wish you'd had these tools. Your experiences help other viewers feel less alone. Subscribe and hit notifications for episode 4, where we dive into advanced manipulation immunity. The complete series playlist is in the description. Remember, you don't have to be mean to be strong. You don't have to be aggressive to have boundaries. These phrases let you stay kind while staying protected. Your peace is worth protecting, your energy is worth preserving, and your boundaries are worth enforcing. I'll see you in episode 4.